Hi there, Brett here. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading today for the sign of Aquarius for the month of November 2022. I hope you're all doing well. I'm really enjoying this process of doing tarot readings, so I hope that you are enjoying it as well. It's a beautiful day today. The sun is out. I can see a bunch of trees out here, and it's a really beautiful spot to do these readings. And I'm just so grateful that you guys are here and you're listening and you're staying with me. Please subscribe, please like if you enjoy what I'm doing. I do have a donate button or a donate link within the description of the video and in my YouTube main page. You will see it there as well. Anything that you, any of those things are amazing. I don't require any donations to watch these videos. It's just, if you want me to keep doing this, I'm gonna have to make a little money off of it so that I can support myself, but I'm doing it anyway. So I just love to do this. This is so amazing for me. I love these cards. I've always been attracted to playing cards, and having these tarot cards in my hands always it brings me so many good feelings. It just seems right, you know? And it's just a pleasure to do these readings. So I hope you all like it. All right, so we're gonna do a pyramid here for the month of November for the sign of Aquarius. I hope you're all doing well. Let's see. We're going to start off, we're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1, a pyramid like that. And we're going to see the energy that you're coming into the month with, maybe the things that you want, the things that are going on for you in your mind or in your heart. And then we're going to move up towards the top of the pyramid, which is going to be kind of your outcome or your possible outcome. All right. Aquarians. I love you, Aquarians. You are the intellectual, very focused. When I think of Aquarians, I think of like focused intellectualism. Like, you know how your intellect can change the world, and that's amazing. Because I think so many people struggle with that, and to just have that baked into your way of being is such an amazing thing. So I love you, Aquarians. All right. 4 cards. Here we go. First card, Devil. Devil, devil, devil. Negative self-talk. This represents your shadow. It's the darkness to your lightness, right? We all have a dark side, and it can be very alluring. Look at how handsome and sexy this guy is, right? Like, and this is real. This is the real you down here, and he has you by the strings. So you have to be careful of this type of energy. We all have this within inside of us, right? We all carry this negativity with us, and these things that are just distracting ideas and feelings, right? I think it's so important to remember that the devil is almost an illusion, right? And it's the way that your negative self can control your positive self, if that makes any sense. It's kind of what's coming to my mind right now. Now, what else do we have here? The 6 of Wands. So whatever negative things are going on, let's see what else is here, but this is a very positive card. You have the 6 of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups, and then you have 2 final cards here. You have the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. So the 8 of Swords is definitely devil energy. It's internal thoughts that aren't real, right? Internal anxiety that isn't real. And the Hermit is the introspective card. This is Virgo's card. And the Queen of Cups is, it's the card of your intuition, about, like, she is submerged in water, right? And she's connected to spirit. She knows what she's doing. She's meditating. It's like, Queen of Cups is just, she has her eyes closed and she just knows. It's like a knowing. And then right next to the Queen of Cups, you have the Victory card. I'm not sure where this reading is going right now. I'm actually a little confused. So we're going to have to see what else comes up here. But there's definitely like some negativity you're trying to work through here. You know, you have it at the beginning and the ending here of the first row. So sandwiched between all this negative energy is some very positive energy. So let's see what happens here as we move up the pyramid. I want 3 cards for the next row. I want 2 cards for the top row and 1 card for the, or 2 cards for the second to the top row and 1 card for the top. Ooh, okay, so 2 cards just turned over here, or 1 did. The 7 of Pentacles is above the Devil and the 6 of Wands. Let's see. I thought another one wanted to come out, but apparently not. So I want you guys to see how I'm shuffling here. I'm just kind of like letting the cards flow. I'm not forcing anything. Okay. Ace of Cups next to the 7 of Pentacles. And then you have the 2 of Cups. All right. That's nice. Now what else do you have here? I'm going to move these down. On the next row, you have the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So you have the 8 and the 9 of Swords. So lots of negative self-talk, anxiety, despair. Wow. What's at the top? 5 of Pentacles. This is more despair, more struggle, more this is the card of not asking for help, right? Like this person is very distraught. They feel lost. They feel like they don't have anything. But what they realize is that help is right there. Like literally the key is resting right next to the door. They just have to pick it up and realize that they're so close. And so I feel like this month is going to be a little challenging for you because you're battling a lot of this negativity. And I've had this come up for every reading so far. A lot of internalized negative self-talk is going on. And it's just like, I think the next card is the 6 of Pentacles after this, right? And you're trying to get to the next phase here, but you're stuck at the 5. The 5s are very stuck energy. Either you go back to the Ace and you start the cycle over again, or you progress. So maybe we'll get some clarity here and maybe you will progress into the next cycle, or the next phase, I should say. We'll see. We will see. There's a lot of energy going on right now. We experienced a new moon in Scorpio along with a solar eclipse yesterday. So it's not a normal new moon. There's a lot of energy of change. And it has to do with change up here. Change that we can make so that we can live our lives with some peace, right? Because you have a lot of positivity here, Aquarius. You have the 6 of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the 2 of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands, and this is all moving through your month, right? You're carrying this all with you. This sense of wanting to be victorious, of having something that really makes you happy and gives you it's something that you love. And it's something that you've grown something here. And I'm feeling like this has to do with, your career a little bit. I'm not necessarily getting that this is a love reading. I think that you've grown something and it's probably like a career or a project that you're working on. And the 7 is kind of about, is this stuff that I grew worth it? You know, when you feel that sense like, okay, I put all this effort into something and I've watched it grow, but now what do I do with it? That's kind of the energy of the 7 of Pentacles. Because right below the 7 of Pentacles, you have the 6 of Wands and the Devil. So it's definitely something that when you started, you thought it was going to be victorious. You thought it was going to be something that was going to bring you success, but along with that success, you're carrying all this negativity. And you're definitely you know this. I feel like you're intuiting that this is happening. But there's the Hermit suggests, and the Hermit with the 8 of Swords suggests that you need to go inside. You need to meditate. You might have a little bit of a journey ahead of you because negative self-talk is not something that's easy to, you don't just all of a sudden get over it. It requires a great deal of introspection to get there. Because the card above the Hermit and the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Swords are these two cards. So like what I was saying, like you're looking to find something, you've this career that you have, like it's, I'm almost getting like you want something more from your career. And you probably, I mean, most of the times you don't need to switch your careers. Like, you know, we all start out early in life and we are forced almost to make a decision about the rest of our lives, like in our early 20s. And we have to go with that because we're stuck with it for a while, right? But I think you've grown this career and you're like, is this making me happy though? Like, do I get happiness? Because you're like, at the end of this row, you have the Ace. So it makes me feel like you thought it made you happy, but you're kind of looking for something to get something else out of it, is what I'm getting. Because in the next row, you have these two cards. You have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. You know, you're trying to here, I screwed this up. I want to move this around because the placement of the cards in this pyramid is important. Okay, right. So above this Seven of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Swords, and I don't like that for you because it means that you are still kind of stuck in your head, and it's hard to birth something new when you're in that frame of mind. Because at the top here, you still have the Five of Pentacles, which scares me a little bit that you're feeling stuck. I mean, it scares me only because, like, you know, we all go through things in the time that we go through them. You know what I mean? Like, we all have a different timeline. So it's okay if you're feeling stuck a little bit, but I would say you have some things. You have something that comes from the heart and something that comes from, you know, a very inspirational place that you're trying to move forward, you know, and I think it's going to require that introspective time. You need to kind of take a time out and think about this. And it can be hard to carve out that time when we're very, very busy, right? So I do want to clarify. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get 6 more cards. I'm going to make another little pyramid. It's going to be 3, 2, and then 1 at the top. And I'm just going to see what's the other, you know, surrounding energy here. All right, Aquarius. What do we have near the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands here? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like you have your career. You've grown it to a certain place. You have the Seven of Pentacles. And within that energy is this sense that, you know, am I going to be able to keep doing this job? Do I have the energy to keep doing this job? Because I feel like, you know, we all reach certain phases in our career where we have to kind of, you know, keep doing the dirty work or move on to a more managerial role or a supervisory role or some sort of role where we're doing more than just the dirty work, right? And that may be something, I'm getting that, like, dirty work. Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands again. Yeah, you're struggling with this job. You are, and you are trying to find something new, a new aspect of it to help you feel better. Four of Wands. Yeah, you want to feel better. You do. You want to be happy. And you're struggling with your happiness right now. I'm sorry, Aquarius. That kind of sucks because I want to look at all these readings in a very positive way. I don't think that inherently everything is negative, but we all have negative parts of ourselves, negative negative frames of mind, negative ways of thinking, recordings that we play over and over and over in our head that just are our own creation, right? So we got to break out of that. So above the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, you have this Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords appears up above the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands as well in the same quadrant here to the left. And yeah, I mean, this is another page. So definitely, you know, you're trying to you're trying to move on to the next phase of your career for sure. And you're going to need to find a clear way to communicate this to yourself and to other people, either the person you're in a relationship with or your family or your friends. It can be, these things can be hard to talk about. Like when you have a career that you've built, right? You've built this career, but then you start feeling poopy about it, right? You start feeling shitty about it. And you have to think differently about that, because it's really, although you might not be getting what you want out of the job right now, maybe you can, and you just have to find a new way to do it. It's kind of what I'm getting. So you have two Aces of Wands here, two Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So I'm just kind of wondering, above the Four of Wands, with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, and next to the Page of Swords, what's going on here? The Sun, you're looking for clarity. You are. I feel like the Sun represents like being able to see something very, very clearly, like a situation in your life or yourself, for instance. And I feel like you don't see yourself fully right now, or if you do, you're not letting it out into the world. So you're going to need to do that, Aquarius. I am getting that. What do you have at the top of the pyramid with the Five of Pentacles here? What do we have with the Five of Pentacles? The Lovers. You have a decision to make. You do. That's what I'm getting. You can choose to do the work. I don't know if you have a therapist or if you have someone really close to you that you can talk to like a therapist who's unjudgmental, who's just going to listen to you and not react. I recommend finding someone like that if you don't have them, because a lot of this stuff that you're going through right now is stuff that you've created yourself, and it's going to prevent you from making a decision that comes from a place of joy and happiness. And that's really the only way you're going to be able to make this decision, is if you tap into things that make you happy, and you tap into the ideas that you've had that make you happy. Not the negative stuff, right? The negative stuff is just, it's always going to be there. We're always going to talk negatively to ourselves. But it's when it becomes a vicious cycle, right? And we're not able to get out of it. Because this card does touch the Nine of Swords. And I think finding a way forward here in a non-judgmental place, an unjudgmental place, where you can be in that space to make decisions is important. And because you want that. Like, you want clarity, you want happiness, but there's this struggle to move it and to move that energy forward. You're struggling with that because you've put in a lot of hard work in a relationship or in a job, and you're just like, what the heck am I doing? I want to pick one more card for this, Lovers. I don't really know why. Okay, here it is. Yeah, the Three of Wands. Like, You've done a lot of hard work. You've done a lot of hard work, Aquarius, and I don't want you to give up. I think you just need to keep moving forward. Although this card doesn't show a lot of movement, there's movement in front of him, right? Like the ship is going to be moving. Like the ship might be coming towards him or moving away, right? Like the Three of Swords is about movement. It's about you've built this career, you've built this relationship, and you want to like get really happy about it, and you want to be really happy about it. But, you know, I'm feeling there's a decision that needs to be made that's gonna help you see that you can move forward and that you will move forward and that you will find happiness, because there's good things coming in for you. There really is. Even though there's a lot of strife, there's a lot of negative self-talk, you have a lot of great ideas, I feel like. You have a lot of things in your life and I'm feeling there's a lot of people in your life that want to help you. Yeah, there's no reason to do this alone. Sorry, I don't know why I'm shuffling those cards. I didn't mean to. I actually want to pick an animal spirit card now for you guys. I kind of just want to know what's the energy that the Aquarians can embody to help them get through this month. I want to know, because you Aquarians, you really want to be successful. You have this desire to be successful. You're in touch with your intuition, but you're stuck. I feel a little stuck energy. Is there a way to get unstuck? The Vulture. Yes. So this is an air card. So it can be about communication, but it's about letting things die that no longer serve you. You know, the vultures are scavengers. They are consuming things that no one else wants to consume, except, you know, bugs and stuff. But what they're doing is they're providing a service, actually. And what I was talking about with this introspection, you need to provide a service to yourself and clean up shop, right? Clean up those negative thoughts in your head. And once you do that, you're going to feel a little bit lighter. You won't have this Five of Pentacles energy surrounding you anymore. And you're going to be able to move forward, and things will start to come in for you then. And you're going to feel more clear-headed. I do feel like you have that ability, but you're going to have to clean up shop. You're going to have to burn away the things that no longer serve you, the ways of thinking that no longer serve you. All right. Aquarius, I really like this reading. I mean, we all struggle, right? Every day we all struggle. And I think finding a path forward is the most important, right? And being able to see through the clouds, because our brains can be filled with so much stuff that it's hard to see clearly, and clearing away that debris is so important. And you clear it up by burning it away, by releasing it. So I know you can do it, Aquarius. Like, subscribe, donate. Love you guys. I hope you have a good month. Thank you.